My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Alright, so again I found some shit on Top Buzz that has butt fuck me. Something kind of bad. And it's gonna butt fuck you. Alright? Every now and again I often wonder how some people get their jobs. And it kind of depresses me when things like this happen. Alright? Are we ready? Here we go. So here on Top Buzz, there's the hammer. And that title that you can't make out says, Man convicted of impregnating 11-year-old girl gets probation. Now, I don't know what the hell just happened with that noise, but we're going to continue because, as they say in show business, the show must go on. I hope like hell that wasn't something that belongs to me. Huntington, West Virginia. A West Virginia man sentenced to 5 years probation and 50 years supervision after his conviction of impregnating an 11-year-old girl in 2011 who was forced to get an abortion. Okay, I can't pronounce this, so I'm going to spell it out for you. Y'all know how I roll. The Herald, I think. I'm thinking I could be wrong, so Herald dispatched the Huntington reported, that Michael Joe Atkins, the ONA, entered a Kennedy plea deal, 2 years of conceding that there was enough evidence for a conviction without admitting guilt. Cabell County Judge Paul Farrell imposed the sentence November 16th under the plea agreement between the prosecutor and the defense. Atkins will also have to register as a sex offender and undergo therapy. Farrell got the case after Judge Alfred Ferguson rejected the plea deal without prison. How the hell? Okay, yeah. Good judge there. A family member of the judge that the victim, who is now 18, still lives in fear. The district attorney, Connor Robertson, said his client had been under the court's supervision since 2011. His only issues have been minor speeding tickets and supervised periods where he would need to be a few years. Okay, I'm kind of fucked there. Assistant prosecutor Kelly Neal said Atkins already received a huge break under the plea agreement. She previously court that the victim's testimony and other evidence would prove that Michael Atkins had sex with the girl in his home and got her pregnant. Amanda Atkins, the defendant, entangled wife, who pleaded guilty for child neglect in 2015, was sentenced to 18 months probation and 10 years supervised release. Okay, the judge here, they gave these fuckers probation after a dude pregnates an 11-year-old girl. How do you even have a job? I mean, I totally misread that. I mean, how do you have a fucking job? And see, every now and again, you read shit like this and you're like, okay, how does this fucking happen? How do you know that this guy who is, you can't say an 11-year-old can consent to sex because an 11-year-old should be playing with Barbies or tablets nowadays and other enigmatic shit. She can't consent to sex with this dude, and he got her pregnant. She was forced to have an abortion. Or did I just like not really read that shit? Did I read it wrong? How does this judge have a job? And I know judges aren't above the law because they make the critical decisions that can save or end or change someone's life forever. How in the hell does the woman get 18 months probation and 10 years of supervised release. And I mean, 10 years is a long time to pay somebody to watch over somebody else. And, like, you can't blink because this motherfucker might go after the girl who is now 18, who's living in fear that these two assholes might do something else to her. How do y'all still have jobs? I mean, I can't get arrested getting a damn job. And clearly, this decision in West Virginia was a stupid ass choice of a decision to be made. Now, y'all might not agree with me, but I strongly think that if you raping an 11-year-old girl, you just need to be fucking put under the goddamn jail. But, you know, it is what it is. And I'm more or less in a state of shock. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Comfortable Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.